Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Ultimate Mind and Muscle podcast, where we explore the philosophy and practice of martial arts. I'm your host, Bobby, and today we're going to talk about the 11 mottos of Mas Oyama, the founder of Kyokushin karate. Mas Oyama was a legendary karate master who was born in Korea in 1923 and moved to Japan at the age of 15. He studied various styles of martial arts, including Shotokan karate, Goju Ryu karate, judo, and boxing. He also trained under Gichin Funakoshi, the founder of Shotokan karate, and Chojun Miyagi, the founder of Goju Ryu karate. He developed his own style of karate, which he called Kyokushin, meaning the ultimate truth. Kyokushin karate is known for its emphasis on full contact sparring, physical conditioning, and breaking techniques. Mas Oyama was famous for his feats of strength and endurance, such as breaking bricks, tiles, and ice with his bare hands, and fighting bulls with his bare fist. He also challenged and defeated many martial artists from different disciplines such as Muay Thai, Kung Fu, and boxing. Masoyama was not only a great fighter, but also a great teacher and philosopher. He wrote several books on karate and martial arts, such as What is Karate, The Kyokushin Way, and This is Karate. He also formulated the 11 mottos of Kyokushin karate, which are a set of principles that guide the practice and philosophy of his style. These mottos are not only applicable to karate, but also to life in general. They teach us how to be courteous, diligent, proactive, humble, balanced, disciplined, introspective, selfless, adaptable, experiential, and grateful. In this podcast, we're going to go through each motto and explain its meaning and application. We'll also share some stories and anecdotes from Masoyama's life and teachings that illustrates these mottos. We hope that by listening to this podcast, you gain some insight and inspiration from Masoyama's wisdom and spirit. So let's begin with the first motto. The martial way begins and ends with courtesy. Therefore, be properly and genuinely courteous at all times. This is a profound concept that underscores the importance of respect, humility, and good manners in martial arts, specifically in the context of Kyokushin. This motto reminds us that courtesy is the foundation of martial arts and human relationships. Courtesy means respecting ourselves and others, being polite and kind, following the rules and etiquette, and expressing gratitude and appreciation. Courtesy is not only a matter of manners or formality, but also a matter of sincerity and honesty. We should be courteous not because we have to or because we want something in return, but because we genuinely care about others and value their dignity. Here's a breakdown of the statement. The martial way begins and ends with courtesy. This implies that from the very start of one's martial arts journey to its end, courtesy is the fundamental principle that shapes every aspect of the practitioner's conduct. It sets the tone for how one should approach trainings, interactions with others, and even challenges. Be properly and genuinely courteous at all times. This emphasizes that courtesy should not be merely a superficial or pretentious act. Instead, it should be a sincere expression of respect and consideration for others, regardless of the circumstances. Practitioners are encouraged to embody true courtesy in their thoughts, words, and actions consistently. In practical terms, this principle means treating fellow practitioners, instructors, opponents, and even oneself with respect and humility. It involves displaying good sportsmanship and showing gratitude, listening attentively, and refraining from aggressive behavior or arrogance. By practicing genuine courtesy, martial artists create an environment of mutual respect, unity, and a sense of shared purpose. This principle extends beyond the dojo and becomes a way of life. It encourages practitioners to carry the values of courtesy into their interactions with family, friends, colleagues, and the wider community. By doing so, they become ambassadors of not just martial arts skills, but also of positive character and ethical conduct. In essence, the martial way begins and ends with courtesy, therefore, be properly and genuinely courteous at all times, reflects the core belief that martial arts training is not only about physical strength, but also about cultivating a respectful and honorable character that extends far beyond the realms of combat. Masoyama was a very courteous person who treated everyone with respect and dignity. He was especially respectful to his teachers and seniors who taught him martial arts. He always bowed deeply to them and addressed them with honorific titles. He also showed courtesy to his opponents who challenged him to fights. He never underestimated or insulted them, but rather praised their courage and skill. He also thanked them for giving him an opportunity to test his abilities and learn from them. Masoyama was once invited to a martial arts seminar where practitioners from various disciplines were gathered to exchange knowledge and skills. During one of the sessions, a younger martial artist challenged Masoyama's techniques, questioning their effectiveness in a real life situation. Instead of responding with ego or aggression, Masoyama remained calm and courteous. He respectfully asked the challenger to demonstrate his own techniques and openly listened to his perspective. After the demonstration, Masoyama thanked the challenger for sharing his insights and then demonstrated his own techniques, explaining their principles and effectiveness. By maintaining courtesy and respect throughout the exchange, Masoyama not only diffused a potentially confrontational situation, but also exemplified the idea that the martial way begins and ends with courtesy, promoting a spirit of learning and humility within the martial arts community. This story shows us how courtesy can create mutual respect and friendship between martial artists from different backgrounds and cultures. It also shows us how courtesy can enhance our own reputation and character as martial artists. So, how can we practice this motto in our daily lives? Here are some suggestions. Be courteous to everyone you meet or interact with, regardless of their status or role. Be courteous to your teachers or instructors who teach you martial arts or anything else. Be courteous to your fellow students or practitioners who train with you or spar with you. Be courteous to your opponents or competitors who challenge you or test you. Be courteous to yourself by taking care of your health and well being. Be courteous to your environment by keeping it clean and safe. Be courteous to your art by practicing it diligently and sincerely. By being courteous, we can create a positive and harmonious atmosphere in our dojo, our community, and our society. We can also improve our own skills and character as martial artists and as human beings. That's all for the first motto. In the next episode, we'll talk about the second motto. Following the martial way is like scaling a cliff. Continue upwards without rest. It demands absolute and unfaltering devotion to the task at hand. Thank you for listening to the Ultimate Mind and Muscle podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe, and share this with others. You can also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Dojo Bobby for more updates and content. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep listening to the Ultimate Mind and Muscle podcast. And remember to be properly and genuinely courteous at all times. Os!